How's everyone going? Welcome back to another Comage 998 model railway, MTMR railway video. Just going to add in this little note before we start off with the video, as we already know what the video is from the title, but just want to say that this video was an older video for the main channel, which kind of couldn't be fitted into the actual schedule of the video on the main channel, but it's coming onto this channel. So it's a little bit older than most of the other videos which are meant for this channel, but it also means that we're using some of the incorrect terminology, like we call it a review video when it's now known as an unboxing video, whereas we'll have a review video come out in the future. Usually, most British models, however, will not have this because the main focus of this channel is primarily reviews on Australian models and unboxings and reviews of Engage models, but that's all coming down in the future. So in any case, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, how's everyone going? Welcome back to another Comage 998 model railway review video today. And let's start off the year with this. Today we're taking a look, as we can see, it's another Hornby locomotive. It's a pre-owned model for one, so let's see how this is. It's as we can see, it's a Class 67 in EWS livery, R3040. I have to remember that the camera is a lot more wider now, because I'm using the new camera for this, not the older camera. So it means that this whole video will be graded and whatever that is. So let's get straight into the box. It's their newer style packaging with newer style. I haven't opened a Hornby model in this style yet, so that shows how long it's been. There's been a bit of damage in the top corner of the box, but that was, I assume, during transit. I've realised that all the audio is coming on one side of the camera. That is completely normal because I'm talking on one side of the camera. So take out the tray, put the tray to its side. And we have instruction manuals for the Class 67, standard instruction manuals, how to open it and all that sort of stuff. If you want to take a look, just pause the camera. So it's all that sort of standard stuff that Hornby puts onto their models. Yeah, I don't think I really need any of this stuff. This model should be DC. Should be. Put the box up there. So we'll remove it from its packaging. We'll get an accessories pack with nothing, with most things not set to put on it. So we've got some, I don't know what those are called actually, plows or something, and some spare couplers, some spare rigging, hoses and air brakes, stuff like that, and the ones with the hoses cut off so that you can put the coupler underneath it. Brilliant. Right, let's that out and let's take her out of the box. Wow, she's actually got a decent amount of weight on it as well. So the video is going to be a bit different this time because it's a new setup. So I'm going to clear everything away. We're going to put it back onto the spinny circle roundy thingy, because that's something that's known for this channel. Nicely weighted. So as we can see, the front has no coupler. So, but I'll be pulling the coupler out of the other end anyways, and end up. Wow, that's bad. I'll end up putting KDs on it. And it looks like there's been markings on the fuel tank by the former owner, but it looks like they've actually, I don't even know what they've done to it, honestly. But yeah, should all run fine, hopefully. If not, then this will be a the title of the video will be a bit different. So right, let's get it onto the table. And right, so there we are. We've got on a rotating table. So it's a different looking locomotive. Seeing that more used Australian stuff nowadays, which doesn't help at all. Just a quick spin around on the table. So yeah, first looks nice. It's as I said, it was quite heavily weighted. It's in a Bobo wheel arrangement, BOBO. Separately fitted details, so it's quite nicely detailed. It looks like a lot of the details have to be fitted onto it. Not sure if they came with them originally because, as I said, this was pre-owned.
yeah, it looks like a nice model. It's very crisply molded, crisp paint applications. Yeah, very nice. So I'm going to quickly get some history on it. Then we can go nice and close up and take a look at some of the details nice and close up.
The Class 67 were built by Alstom for EWS between 1999 and 2000. 30 of the class were built at Alstom's sub-factory in Spain. Internally, they are compared with the Class 66 locomotives built by EMD, with the main difference being the addition of an HEP unit to allow the locomotives to power carriages, as their original purpose was to operate mail. The locomotives is fitted with a 3,200 horsepower 12-cylinder EMD 710 series prime mover. They operate at a design speed of 125 miles per hour. However, during testing, one unit managed to make it up to 143 miles per hour. Initially, the locomotives were under lease from Angel's Trains, but after a 15-year contract with them, the locomotives were taken over by EWS, now known as DB Cargo UK. Two of the class was on-sold to Colas Rail in 2017, and to this day, all the locomotives still survive. However, not all of them are in service, with a large majority being
stolen. Nice and close up, we can see its interesting design. I must say it's interesting because it's different. It's got directional headlighting. Well, one would assume that. It's got the pipes, which they're separate, which is nice. Sprung loaded buffers, as we can see there. So they are sprung loaded, which is getting a nice little touch. Moving along, we've got its bow arrangement bogies, its grills, which are actually see-throughable, which is nice. Paintwork, pretty basic sort of locomotive in terms of design, in terms of in the model state anyways. And we've got its exhaust grill. Hang on, sorry, that's not it. The exhaust grill is the exhaust manifest is the silver thing on top. So, if I'm correct, one of the engines here also was known as the Queen's Messenger. So they replaced with Queen locomotive, Royal locomotive. So that's very cool for this class to be picked as it. I guess now we'll jump it over to the main layout. Right, so here we are at the layout. So 67 is just off to the side. We're going to put it on the corner because that's the main part of the layout now. Couplers on this end because that's a silly idea. Like a massive shadow on my head is in the shot now. Right, so that should be all on. So, assuming everything's working correctly, you should be able to just take straight off. There we go. So we can see the correct headlight configuration. Lights are died. And it's died, so that's interesting. Oh, there she goes. So I'll just go and quickly just find it, follow it. It's running decently well. And we've got the two tail lights up the back as well. Let's cut to some moving shots. seems to be running quite nicely actually. So we'll send it off in the other way, get a few extra running shots, probably like a third of the amount of 2/3 of the amount we capture for the forward running, and then we'll hook up some stuff to it. I don't think it likes that the curve. Yeah, she's a decently nice runner actually. So I will go and set up a train on the other side. Yes, I'll go and use the Christmas train because that's the quickest thing I can think of. And then we'll hook it up, do a few laps, and then conclude the video. Hopefully it's not too long of a review for once. I'm trying to not make them like 30 minutes or whatever anymore. So let's get those set up and hook her up. Right, so there we go. I've put a 5 carriage train of Mark IIs up together. Because the coupling compatibilities have had to be a bit funny with the way that I put the couplers together, but so yeah, let's get it rolling. The right way would be a good start. Anyhow, with that, what can I say? It's actually a very nice model, despite it. Despite the fact that I don't do British stuff anymore, it's honestly running a lot better on this layout than most of the Australian stuff that I have. So, yeah. Anyhow, I'm going to call it off here. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this review video again. It's a little bit different in the way that, in the location especially. So, hopefully you'll somewhat enjoyed this, and I will see you on my next reviews.